Hi, it's Gail the Planning Girl. Welcome back to my channel and another Wellness Wednesday video. Although it is only August 2nd, it's a Friday, I am going to start getting ready for my next week in my wellness planners. And as you see before me, I have the Radiate Positivity Happy Notes Journal. I have the Kind Words Cost Nothing Gratitude Happy Notes Journal, and the classic Just Breathe Wellness Planner. I'm using all three. Now, if you watched my last Wellness Wednesday video, I talked a little bit about the Radiate Positivity Happy Notes. I did start it for July, and I did use it for the week of July 21st through the 27th. I also purchased the Kind Words Cost Nothing Gratitude Happy Notes. I thought the gratitude and the positivity happy notes seemed similar, but I wanted them both. I loved the cover of this one and I loved the cover of that one, and I thought, well, they're just different enough. I would use them every other week. So the Kind Words Cost Nothing, I also set up for July, August, and I've been using it all week and writing in it. Now today is Friday, so I'll finish this at the end of the day because the questions ask, at least in my mind, to review my day, like the highlight and the low moment. I don't know what those are because I haven't lived through the day yet. Same with empowering me or how did you add happiness. So I generally fill these out at the end of my day. So I will use this today, which is Friday the 2nd, and tomorrow, Saturday, August 3rd, and then this week will be done. Let me set that off to the side, which means that I'll be ready to move into this planner because I'm going to use them every other week, the Radiate Positivity, and this will be for the week of, and I just lost my date, so I'll start on Sunday, August 4th. Through Saturday the 10th. All right, let me scooch this out of the way so it's not hindering what we're seeing, and fold this back. So this week's mantra: what can you do to love others? Write 2 I am statements that make you feel encouraged. What makes you happiest? How can you incorporate those 2 things? And 3 things you want to accomplish. So mantra. I like the idea of using a sticker, so I think I might flip through the Radiate Positivity. I think there's also some quote stickers here in Womankind. Oh my gosh, as soon as I open this up, the very first sticker that is on the first page is this one. I'm struggling a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I'm keeping it real on Wellness Wednesday. I keep it real Monday through Friday, in all of my videos. But yes, let's talk about our wellness journey physically. You know, I'm not happy that I'm 50 years old and my body is changing and I don't lose weight as easily and I can gain it way easier than I can drop. So that bothers me. I hate pulling on pants and feeling that they're tight, and they weren't tight last week or last month. That drives me nuts. And things like today is Friday, and I really wanted to do Fun Friday with my son, and I get that he is 24, almost 25, and he just doesn't want to hang out with his mom, and that's fine. That's good stuff. But I also know that I feel that he needs some guidance and doesn't always ask for that. So there's a little bit of guilt there involved. So sometimes I feel like, am I doing enough? Shouldn't I be doing something else? Is it really okay to put myself first? That hangs over a bit. Shouldn't I be taking this time to do more for others? I'm going to cut that off. So right off the bat, that's going to be my mantra. Not to forget my own worth. So with that in mind, loving others this week. On Friday of the upcoming week, I plan to hang out, hopefully, with my parents and my boy, and to make sure that I am present and attentive in conversations. Sometimes when I'm on the phone, I need to pull this out. Sometimes when I'm on the phone, I start to multitask and my brain wanders to the task I'm multitasking, and I need to focus. And including myself. I always want to make healthy choices to love myself this week. Yep. Healthy choices. 2 I am statements that make you feel encouraged. So getting back to this. What things make you happiest? My kids, my husband. Three things I want to accomplish this week. Again, I want to use some numbers because it's fun to add stickers. So in my journaling, there are some number stickers. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to be so stuck with all these 4s and 5s later. Oh boy. One thing I want to accomplish this week is I want to go to school and finish prepping my classroom. Actually, my classroom is prepped. I have some copies I need to make. I've got everything set for 6th and 7th grade. I just need to get things set for 8th grade. And I do need to make the 6th grade literature circle booklets. And then the other things that are left on my to-do list will be things I can't do until the actual official school year starts, like read IEPs and do seating charts, that kind of paperworky stuff. So that will have to wait. So when I finish my classroom, also this week, I'm trying to think, are there projects that we have not finished? You know, I really should clean off that workbench. I was looking in my garage for a couple of matching flower pots on this like workbench thing, and we must have had a chipmunk or a mouse or a squirrel or something that spent the winter in there, because some of the seeds have been carried about, the bird seeds, and like the shells are everywhere, and there's a couple of cracked acorns, and there are a little bit of droppings on the workbench. And as I was digging through, looking in my flower pots to find 2 matching ones and was pulling them out, I noticed that this critter had been living or stopping by behind the stuff. So like if you stood in front of the workbench, you couldn't see the mess, but if you like pull the stuff out and off the workbench, you can see the mess. So, and that way I can reorganize the gardening tools that are there, you know, the hand trowels and my gardening gloves and that kind of thing. It has gotten into some disarray. So let's organize. I might even do that this afternoon if I don't hear from my boy. The workbench. And then the third thing I do want to accomplish this week, I want to bring home my teacher planner because I have an idea of how I want to set up the daily plan. So I want to set up my teacher planner. So I'm just going to write teacher planner prep. And I'll film that and share it with you because that was a very popular video. All right, so I am set for this coming week. And this is August. And this tab, when I originally started, I had just put July. I want to see if I can lift it. This is a laminated tab. So yes, I was able to do that fairly easily. This came also out of journaling. So let's find August. It's right here. And I used this purple Pilot Juice in 0.5. Its name is Grape. So I'm going to color it. Okay, so August is all colored. Coloring is not my strong suit, so I have July, August. That hangs just a tiny bit over. I'm going to just snip that. There we go. Because otherwise, I'll catch it on myself and it'll drive me crazy. Alrighty, so this guy is all set, Radiate Positivity, and I'll keep him in here on my desk and we'll continue working with him. So let's move into the Just Breathe Classic Wellness Planner. I did not use it in July, and I set up my August monthly. Yesterday was August 1st. I walked 2 miles, and one of my goals is to limit alcohol. Like I said, I'm going to be real here. It's just wasted calories. I know that. So I'm going to track and try to get back to just having, you know, a glass of wine at Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter and that kind of thing, because I've gotten into the habit of just enjoying a cocktail. And yeah, it's a waste of calories. So not going to mess with that anymore. Plus, the money I save there can go towards the next release, which you know the Happy Planner will be putting out more glorious stickers at some point. So here on my left, I have all of my Healthy Hero goodies. I just pulled them all out. I have been using my planner all week. I was going to do this smiley face business and put them in when I took my meds just to show how I did it. But you know what? I don't really know that I'm a smiley face kind of person. So when I come across these smiley face pages, I'm just going to tear them out, take them to school, and use them in my classroom. I haven't come across a positive word yet for the week. And I don't really be plugged in. I mean, my phone is in the kitchen and I can hear it ding, and I'll check it when I get that text notification to see if my daughter or someone important has texted me. I also hear it generally when I get an email, and again, I check to see if it was something I need to address. But for the most part, I don't really play on my phone. And as far as the computer goes, I do use it generally in the morning while I'm having my coffee. And I watch my YouTube videos. I check up on the headlines, maybe read some news articles. I check my work email from home. yeah, and then I generally don't mess around with the computer until I want to relax watching a couple of YouTube videos or something later in the day. So I have been keeping track of my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I did use this flip sticker. I am using this sticker today. I've been keeping track of my workouts. That seems to be working for me. And I am filling in these little journal sections. So that's pretty good. So let's set up next week. I don't know that I'm going to need to do anything with this page, but I will use this page. So let me scoot my planner out of the way. I want to cover this exercise and put in medicine, so I will need a box. Let's see what I have here. This Live Creatively accessories pack is just here to my right. Let's see if there's a small box that I could use to cover exercise. This circle is not big enough. But one of these would be. Let's see. This is kind of orangey. Let's use this orange. Do I need to white this out? I don't think I do, because I'm going to write the word medicine. And in the Healthy Hero, there is a vitamin sticker, and I used it last week. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would use it. Here we are. It's in the mini. Well, it's also in the classic. I'm just going to take the vitamin. Because I take vitamins, you know, a multivitamin, and I also take allergy meds. One thing I didn't have this week that I missed was a water tracker. So let's just go through. I know there was a water bottle, but let's see if there's a water tracker. I like this walk and cardio. None of those are the right color to go though. At the gym. I'm not really going to be at the gym, but I should do my physical therapy exercises with weights. There's the BL for breakfast, lunch, and the D for dinner. I have this walk in orange. I'm going to use that for every day. So every day there will be a walk. And then I can add my mileage. My goal is to do 3 miles every day. I know I have not been hitting it. And I should. 3 miles, I think, is the 10,000 steps. Plus, when I walk around my classroom, I generally hit 10,000 steps anyway. So I like to add the 3 miles. Last night I worked at the fair and I was on my feet for 4 hours and was very busy making the foods, and so I was glad for that. Weights, meal prep. So I guess I could use this checklist as a water. Workout. I can use water bottles, but I'm actually looking for a water tracker. I know in the fitness, the former fitness book, they had a water tracker. But not in there. Let's see if there's a tracker here. Steps, routine. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No. All right, well, while I'm here, I am going to use one of these again for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm going to use this one because it's orange. I'm actually going to cut off here. It's too long, and I don't think I'm gonna use the snack anyway. I think I'll put it here on Tuesday. I also want one of the flip stickers. I like be stronger than your strongest excuse. That's a good one. And I'm going to put that one here on Thursday. And that way my breakfast, lunch, and dinner can be listed there. I like this one. Goal. That's pretty. All right, let me scooch these guys off to the side. I also need the breakfast, lunch, and dinner and water. In the journaling, there are trackers. And I think I will just take a tracker. There might even be a tracker that says hydrate. Yes, there is, right here. I'm going to add those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in gold foil. So I'm going to mix up the foil and the not foil. I'm going to add those here. Nope, I'm going to add them here. I'm going to grab this plain one because it will be hidden inside here. I'm going to put the hydrate there. And you won't know that I didn't do every other one as foil. And this foily guy will go here. Okay, so I got my water stickers. Now I just need to do my breakfast, lunch, dinner. And here they are. So I'm going to add those and I'll be back. What I ended up doing was taking the breakfast, lunch, dinner triangles out of the classic size because I had already started that sheet, and I'm kind of particular about starting a sheet and finishing a sheet, so I didn't want to take them out of the mini. I wasn't sure if you noticed I switched that. Something else I thought I might add, and I think I took it from the classic. See how I'd used those before. And that was keeping track of my PT exercises with using weights by pulling out the weight. Now that dumbbell page I did not use. Maybe I took it from the mini. Let's see. Yeah, it was the mini because right there is where they're missing. So since I'm using the word walk this time, I won't use the sneakers, although I love them and I have plenty, but I won't. I do want to show that I need to lift weights. My husband and I were talking this morning, and here's yet another, keeping it real. And I kind of alluded to that at the beginning of this. I was thinking this morning, I felt a little funny. I wanted to be with my son, and I had in my head I was going to go be with my son and visit with my parents and that kind of thing. And here I am home, so there's a little bit of guilt for not doing that. But, if my son calls and says, Mom, let's hang out, I will. Anyway, because I get going in my head, one of the things I do to get out of my head is to exercise. And my husband said that to me right off the bat. He said, go for your walk. And when you're done, do your PT exercises. And I said, can I lift those weights every day? And he's like, yeah. I mean, they're only 3-pound weights. So yeah, let's lift the weights as much as I can and do those. I know I have to do the stretches every day, but doing the weights. So let's add a spot for the PT exercises. I have graduated from a 2-pound to a 3-pound weight in my hands, so that's exciting for me. So yeah, I'm moving right along. Which is funny because this time 2 years ago, when the school year was starting, I was holding a 10-pound dumbbell in each hand. But hey, I'm making progress. I'm having a little trouble getting that dumbbell off. And I love using stickers. I would even put the sneakers there just to decorate because I have them and they're fun and I love to use them. There we go. So there's the weights. That's good stuff. Nice. I think I'm finished getting my week prepped in the Classic Wellness. Let's take a look at it. I did make a change and added the hydrate sticker because I missed that this week. I've been tracking my water for a couple of years and it felt funny to not check it off. So here's how my week is going to look, and I am all set and ready. Are you keeping track of your wellness, your physical, mental, and emotional wellness? Leave a comment below and leave us a tip and let us know something that maybe one of us could read and use and learn from you. I do put out a Food Friday video each Friday and a regular Classic Plan With Me video on Sundays. You might want to check those out. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.